It was meant to be a dialogue aimed at re-energizing the Indo-US relationship, which was seen to have plateaued after the high of the civil nuclear deal of 2008. Billed as the fifth strategic dialogue, co-chaired by External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and her American counterpart John Kerry, the overarching focus of the meeting was to map new frontiers of engagement. All that happened, but there was some straight talking too.
और मैंने ये भी कहा उन्हें कि हम दोनों एक दूसरे को मित्र देश मानते हैं, तो एक मित्र देश दूसरे की जासूसी करे, ये किसी भी तरह से हमें स्वीकार्य नहीं है. This is unacceptable to us.
On issues ranging from snooping by the US to India's stand on food security at the WTO to the new US immigration bill that could hurt Indian IT professionals.
I told Secretary Kerry that we are not against the bill per se. Immigration is your internal matter. But we are certainly concerned with the provisions which will affect the Indian IT industry if the bill is passed in the present form. And I also told Secretary Kerry that it will give a very negative signal, and that too at a time when India is opening up its economy for the foreign players.
It was evident that both sides had yawning differences on a host of issues, including that on India's stand at the WTO.
Our feeling is obviously that the agreement that was reached in Bali is an agreement that importantly can provide for food security for India. We do not dismiss the concerns India has about large numbers of poor people who require some sort of food assurance and subsistence level, but we believe there's a way to provide for that that keeps faith with the WTO Bali agreement. And so we are obviously encouraging our friends in India to try to find a path here where there is a compromise that meets both needs, and we think that's achievable.
The two sides discussed a wide range of issues from trade ties to defense to energy and climate change. The joint statement released after the meeting said the two sides plan to expand the commercial dialogue. The two sides also discussed various initiatives in key areas to lay the groundwork for the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Barack Obama in September. The meeting clearly was an attempt to reboot the bilateral relationship after friction. But friction still exists, is evident from the fact that India strongly raised its objection to snooping by US agencies. And John Kerry admitting in as many words that a lot of homework needs to be done before anything concrete comes out of the Modi-Obama talks slated for September this year in Washington, D.C. With cameraman Ajay Bakuni, Amritpal Singh, DD News, New Delhi.